What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at y'all with another banger, man. So as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, the build that I'm bringing y'all today is the Inside Out Playmaker. Now I'm telling you, this build I ended up making it out of the power forward position for a couple of reasons. First, we all already know how overpowered the power forwards are this year. And honestly, the bat setup when it comes to this build is going to be really nice. The stats are going to be even better. And I'm telling you, my favorite thing when it comes to this build is that we are still going to be able to get some of the best takeovers in the game. As you can see, we do get the sharp shooting starting out. So before we get into the making, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. To the Rich Gang family as well as any new supporters, be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share this banger with your family and friends. And last but not least, go ahead and turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Now, when it comes to the position on this build, if you were paying attention, we are going to go ahead and put it under the power forward position. And when it comes to the height, weight, and wingspan, like I always tell y'all, these are optional, but I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what I ended up going with. Now, I'm going to go with 6'7" when it comes to the height. When it comes to the weight, I'm going to end up going with 211. And when it comes to the wingspan, I'm going to go with 6'10". Now, when it comes to the body shape, go ahead and pick what you like, but I'm telling you, this is what I'm going to end up going with. Now, let's go ahead and get into the stats and the breakdown when it comes to the making of this build. So first, we are going to be touching the shooting. Our driving layup is going to go up to a 94, and when it comes to the driving dunk, this is going to be a 92. Now, when it comes to the standing dunk, depending on what you want to do, I'm going to go ahead and put it up to a 32, because when it comes to the post control, this is going to go up to a 79, and right here, that's going to give you 14 badges right there. Now, when it comes to the shooting, we're going to go ahead and put our mid-range shot up to an 82. When it comes to the three-point shot, the good thing about this build is you're going to be able to have a 91-3. Now, when it comes to the free throw, depending on how many badges you want, I'm going to go ahead and put it up to a 79, and that's going to give me 22. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, my pass accuracy is going to be a 92. Ball handle is going to go up to a 79. And when it comes to our speed of the ball, of course, you already know that we're going to max this out at an 84. That's going to give me 29 playmaking badges. Now, when it comes to the defense, our perimeter defense is going to go up to a 95. When it comes to the block, this is going to go up to an 82. And when it comes to our rebounding, depending on which one you want to upgrade, I'm going to go ahead and put my offensive up to a 57. And my defensive is going to go up to an 83, y'all. Now, I'm telling you, you could put it up to an 82 as well. It just depends on what you do and what it comes down to the badge setup. But as long as you maintain the 9 defensive badges, that's perfectly fine. Now, when it comes to the physicals, our speed is going to go up to an 85. When it comes to the acceleration, this is going to be an 80. Vertical is going to be a 90. And when it comes to the stamina, as you know, I always want to maintain at least a 60. And as y'all can see, we do just that. We get the badge setup, which is really nice. The defense is still really good, especially with these takeovers. We are going to be able to get the slashing. We also do get the sharpshooting, playmaking, and we still maintain the lockdown takeover, y'all. So I'm telling you, the bat setup goes perfect, especially if you choose the right takeovers on this build. So the first one that I'm going to go with is going to be finishing moves. The second one, it really comes down to what you want to do. I feel like spot up precision is going to be a really good one. Even the defensive one is going to help you out that much more. I'm going to go ahead and leave it up to y'all, but as you can see, we have made the Inside Out Playmaker, y'all. Now I'm telling you, this build is definitely going to be considered a different type of build once you max it out at 99, considering the stats and how well this build is going to be balanced. So let's go ahead and first take a look at the finishing. We are going to be able to get pretty much a 99 driving layup as well as a driving dunk once you grind this build out and get boost. Our post control is going to be in the 80s. When it comes to the shooting, our mid-range shot is going to be in the 90s once you add boost, and we will be able to get the 99 3-point shot with this build as well. Now, we're going to have a high 80s free throw. when it comes to the playmaking, pass accuracy is pretty much going to be a 99 if you add boost. Ball handle is going to be able to get an 83, so we will get the pro dribble moves. And when it comes to the speed with the ball, this is going to be an 88. Now, when it comes to the perimeter defense, maxed out at 99, this build is going to get a 99. Now, when it comes to the block, this is going to be in the 90s if you add boost. When it comes to the defensive rebound, this is going to be in the 90s if you add boost as well. And when it comes to the speed, this is going to be 93. We're going to have an 88 acceleration as well as a 98 vertical and maintaining a 68 stamina, y'all. So from here, let's go ahead and get into the defensive badges. The first one that I'm going to throw on is going to be bronze clamps as well as intimidator and rim protector. These are the main three badges that I would revolve around. From here, I'm going to go ahead and change it up and show y'all badges that I would definitely consider to put on. That's going to be chase down artists as well as ankle braces. You could upgrade any of these tiers. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade intimidator as well as my clamps. The badges that I feel like are going to help you out the most though are going to be Hall of Fame clamps, even Hall of Fame rim protector, but I'm telling you, if you're going to run Hall of Fame clamps, you might as well run gold intimidator, or at least on the highest tier that you can get it on. Go ahead and leave on your silver rim protector. That's still going to be fine. Now let's go ahead and get into the next set of badges, which is going to be the finishing. We have 14 to work with right here, so I'm going to go ahead and start it off with the badges that I feel like everybody should consider when it comes to these builds. So first, I'm going to go with posterizer, heat seeker, lob city finisher, slithery finisher, and the extra ones that I'm going to add to the side are going to be pro touch, acrobat, as well as fearless finisher. Now I'm going to go with Hall of Fame posterizer as well as heat seeker. Now you could drop acrobat or even fearless finisher if you want to. You could even take off pro touch and change up the setup to upgrade any of these tiers to badges that you see here that you already like. I honestly think that pro touch is going to be really good, but honestly I would choose slithery finisher over that. Now let's go ahead and get into the next set of badges, which is going to be the shooting. We have 22 badges to work with right here, so the badges that I'm going to put on first are going to be Hot Zone Hunter on Hall of Fame. Another one that I like is going to be Hot Shot, but not everybody likes to use this because they feel like it's a waste of a badge. In my opinion, it's not, because it's going to help you get your takeover much quicker, and honestly it could definitely help out getting team takeover too. Now from there, I'm going to go with catch and shoot on silver as well as corner specialist. Bronze, clutch shooter, as well as green machine and volume shooter are going to be essential badges to keep on this build. Now you could upgrade them if you want to. I feel like deep threes and catch and shoot are going to be two essential badges that you want to keep on Hall of Fame. Now let's go ahead and get into the last set of badges, which is going to be the playmaking. From here, I'm going to go with quick first step on Hall of Fame as well as handles for days. With the amount of badges that we have on this build, there are so many different ways that you can go about using these. So first, what you want to go ahead and do is put on special delivery when it comes to helping out your teammates. You can consider floor general as well as dimer, but honestly if you have on special delivery, you're already aiming towards getting team takeover, so there shouldn't be much more that you need to do. But if you want to help out, definitely consider floor general. I'm going to go ahead and put on bronze bailout as well as unpluckable. Dimer is another really good badge, but I feel like a lot of people sleep on downhill. If you want to go ahead and put on floor general over it, that's completely fine. I'm going to go ahead and leave it up to y'all, but that's a setup we're going with: 14, 22, 29, and 9. Thank y'all for watching this entire video through, but more so having me a part of y'all day and sharing this special time that we had together. Man, just know that I am so appreciative of y'all, and just know that I am going to continue to carry y'all on my back to the top. And man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. To the Rich Gang family as well as any new supporters, be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share this banger with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.